here. Deadpool. And it is me, Skyplayer Pop Cult Fan here. And guess what? Deadpool was here, my shirt. But all that aside, I just came back from seeing Logan. And before I talk about Logan real quick, I want to give my thoughts on the Deadpool teaser that was shown right before Logan started. And it was awesome. Again, Ryan Reynolds was just awesome as Wade Wilson, Deadpool. And I really liked all of the Easter eggs in that teaser. Like, in the teaser, there was that really awesome, scene where Wade is dressing in the phone booth and the Superman theme is playing. That was just an amazing scene, as well as just the whole thing, really. And it wasn't released in... Well, it was released in theaters, but there was a scene that wasn't in the one in theaters, which showed Stan Lee. Now, online, they did release a bit of a longer one with Stan Lee, so that's cool. I watched it online with Stan Lee, and again, an awesome scene. I loved the Deadpool teaser. Definitely getting us ready for Deadpool 2, which actually comes out next year. So we got a teaser for the movie literally a year before the movie's release. So that was pretty cool. So yeah, Deadpool. I'm super excited for Deadpool 2. And yeah, so let's talk about Logan, the real last movie with Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. And I have been keeping up with the news, and it looks like Patrick Stewart might also retire from the role of Charles Xavier, which is sad. And this movie was a really good send-off of those two characters, of Wolverine and Professor X. Well, Patrick Stewart, his version of the character. It was a really good send-off for those two characters, and this movie was just... It was really good. You know, it's rated R, so it's really violent, very gory, and very serious. A lot of swearing in the movie, of course, a lot of F-bombs. And it was a really good story, too. It was a really intriguing story about Wolverine sort of waning, sort of not as strong as he used to be. And same thing with Charles Xavier. He's also waning, you know, he's dying. And it was really cool to see how Logan is sort of caring for Charles throughout the first half of the movie. And I really liked that aspect of the movie. And then when they introduced Laura Kinney, X-23, I thought she was really good. And Daphne Keane, the actress, she did a really good job in her role. And for a long time in the movie, I kept wondering if she was ever going to talk, because throughout most of the movie, Laura does not talk, and I kept wondering if she was ever going to talk, and she finally did in the last act of the movie. So yeah, and just all around, it was a really good movie with a really good story. Although I'd say the villain, I guess that's sort of like the negative I have about the movie. Like, the villain wasn't, I don't know, he was just there, in my opinion. He was just there, to drive the story along, I guess. I don't know. But, really, that's really the only negative I have about the Logan movie is the villain. And I liked the way the story played out throughout the film. And later in the movie, we learned that Laura is a female clone of Logan, and that this evil organization, I think they're called Transigen? I think that's what the evil organization is called in the movie. Transigen, and they're trying to create this new species of mutants that are kids. And oh shoot, okay, anyway, yeah, so they're trying to create their own mutants that are more like weapons. And you know, it was a bit of a, it was a little confusing at first, because you don't see the evil people's motivations at first, but then you find that out later in the film, and I like that. And I liked the backstory with Laura's character, and what intrigued me the most was the character relationships between Wolverine, Charles Xavier, and Stephanie Keen's character of Laura. Their dynamics playing off each other was great, and this movie, it hit an emotional core right here. It's a great movie. I loved this movie. It's definitely one of the best movies I've seen in a while as a superhero film. It definitely has that post-apocalyptic kind of a western vibe, and I really like that about Logan. So yeah, like there were aspects of this movie that reminds me of the PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4 video game, The Last of Us. There were some thematic scenes in this movie that reminded me of The Last of Us, and the story also kind of reminded me of the game too. Just all around, I just really loved this movie, and it's definitely one of the best movies I've seen in a while as a superhero film, and especially for X-Men, because it was a great send-off for Logan and for Patrick Stewart's Professor X. It was a great movie. I would give this movie an A+. I love this movie. It was great. So that is my review for Logan. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm not sure what I'll do next, but I'll let you guys know in the description. So thank you guys so much for watching. Catch you guys later. Bye bye.